like to feed people. I feel it's sort of a service to humanity to try to provide as many nutritious vegetables as I can to feed people like high quality food.
Looks like first-generation farmer Ryan Kalivretenos and his crew are off to a good start. It's been a really busy morning here at Common Root Farm in Montgomery County. They've been harvesting just about every kind of vegetable you can think of, and it all looks really good. And I understand that next on the to-do list is one of my all-time favorites, beets.
Beets were one of the first crops I really wanted to master. Our first year we had terrible beets. We just couldn't make it work, and that was 2018.
But since then, Ryan has come a long way, digging deep and getting down to the root of mastering the art of growing beets here on his 2.5-acre farm in Derwood.
If we have perfect yield, it's a beet every 2 inches, and there's 264 beets in a row. So you're looking at probably 150 bunches per bed.
Of course, most people are familiar with the classic deep reddish-purple beets, but check this out. They also grow in a variety of other bold colors.
So this is the Chioggia, or candy stripe beet. This is the red beet. The variety is called Boro. And then this is the gold beet. The variety is called Touchstone Gold. And the gold beet's going to be a little bit sweeter and a little less earthy than the red or the Chioggia.
Beets get their color from a pigment called betalain. The amount and types of pigment determine the intensity of the hues. These vibrant and eye-catching vegetables can be appealing even to those who are hesitant to try them.
You know, we eat with our eyes first. So if we have a really beautiful crop, people are going to want to eat it. And I think there's maybe something subconscious there. If it looks really nice, maybe you know that it's going to be good for you.
And beets offer a rainbow of benefits. They're packed with nutrients that support a healthy immune system.
This combination here is not only appealing to the eye, but appealing to the body, because each of these is going to have a slightly different mineral makeup because the pigmentation requires different minerals.
It's safe to say Ryan is a huge fan of not only cultivating, but also consuming beets.
Beets are really good for your blood. They have a lot of iron. I think they're delicious. I love the earthy flavor.
But before we enjoy them, first let's get these freshly harvested bunches cleaned off. This is the washing station, and this is part of the process of getting the beets ready to go to market eventually. I really think it's great the way they're bundling these beets. They've got all 3 varieties right here. And I have to admit that until fairly recently, I was only familiar with the big red ones, so I'm really eager to see what they can whip up for me involving all these other beets. I bet it's really delicious. Cristin, it must be high season for the beets here. Look what you've made for us.
Yes, all of these beets are locally sourced from Common Root Farm. I get all kinds of vegetables from Common Root Farm year-round, but I'm so excited about the beets because, as you can tell, their color is just stunning.
Well, I can't get over the color of the soup. It's really, really incredible. Did you use all 3 varieties?
I put in the Boro beet and the gold beet, and then also the Chioggia beet, which is the candy cane stripe one. So all 3 are in the soup.
Now, what kind of seasoning would you use in a soup like this?
The primary seasoning is turmeric and a little bit of cayenne.
This is outstanding. It really is delicious. I get that little kick of heat. What we'd like to do is put the recipe on our website at mpt.org/farm so you can try it at home. For the Local Buy, I'm Al Spoler. Joanne?
Thanks, Al. To get the recipe featured in this video, click the link in the description. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss future stories. Thanks for watching Maryland Farm and Harvest.